You know, the higher the risk, the higher the reward.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, like me being on my own and doing my own thing is risky as fuck. Sometimes don't make fuck all. Yeah, don't, just not. You know, the
Bad
money's
days.
just not there. Bad days, bad weeks,
Damn.
bro. Yeah, I mean, you know that the money was cool, bro, and
Yeah.
you know that's what kind of kept me going forward. Like, shit, I like this.
Yeah.
I can make some money on it,
Yeah.
and I don't have to work for anyone.
Mm.
You know, I'm my own boss. I like what I like. I've always gone on the beat of my own drum. With that, I think you get the internal gratification of like, oh shit, other people appreciate that too.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Everything's gonna sound way louder with the mic.
Hmm.
So when you chew that, it's gonna sound really, really crisp. And the camera has a microphone, but it's not that good.
Mm-hmm.
This one's powered with electricity, and that one's not.
Hmm.
So you just hear like everything. Right here is like, you hear like the specific spot that when you're talking, that's what you hear. That's what I like about these mics.
Hmm.
Condenser mics.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Legit.
Legit.
That one cost me $300. This, and it's not even that good. I'm planning to get
Bro,
a better
I'm gonna look out for gear for you, bro.
one. Okay.
Cause I get it on the cheap,
Yeah, I was thinking about that. La Pulga, right?
fucking cheap, and it's all quality shit, bro. It's
Yeah.
just people who don't fucking need it anymore,
Yeah.
you know. So I'll get you some shit like that. And
O se
I'll
lo
send you
roban.
pictures. No, or that. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Mhm.
Fuck. All right,
Yeah.
you ready or what?
Yeah. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro.
Salute.
To the first of many.
Yes. Two
Yeah,
brown people in the
this-
podcast.
Dos frijolitos. Oh shit. Right on, bro. Are we ready or what?
It's recording.
Oh, it is.
It's
All right.
lit.
It's lit.
It's LIVE.
What's that?
You know, the cool part is that.
It's live?
Yeah.
Live? It's live.
It's live.
Oh shit.
If a mom comes, barge in the door, we're going to
Bro,
have the
I'm hella
reaction.
scared. Like,
It'll be on video. We'll get 1 million views no matter what.
either way, we're winning.
When
Fuck.
people think we're losing,
Hey,
we're winning.
Hey, fucking overnight success. Here we come. Fuck. Frijolitos on the rise, bro.
All right. I feel that. And that's good because I don't see a lot of Mexicans doing podcasts.
No.
And when I do, like, there was one guy,
Or anything.
right?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
or there's that actor named Hector in all the movies, right?
Oh shit.
You seen that movie?
Funny enough, bro. Him,
Yeah.
I did a toy show and he was there,
Mhm.
and I ran into him in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I was like, "This motherfucker look from is that Hector from Fast and Furious?" Hey, what's up, man? His name's like Noel or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. He's a fucking nice guy though, and I've seen him at a few other shows. Cool cat. But yeah, bro, there's not a lot of Latinos in the film, in the entertainment, in the overall like visual arts.
Yeah.
You know, and that's sick. It's sick that you're doing that. It's sick that, like, I love seeing people who dive into that.
Yeah.
You know, at least attempt to the toe in the water.
Yeah.
Because if one person does it, another one wants to do it.
Yeah.
So
It really does inspire, to be honest.
Yeah.
And when I saw that guy that's Mexican, he had his he reviews movies and he does it really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, damn, like I want something like that.
Mm.
And so I think it really pushes the ball for Latinos.
Yeah, it's like you see someone doing it, and you're like, "Fuck, I can do that."
Yeah.
You know, why not me?
Yeah.
You know, you see all these other people doing it, and by other people, white people. And you know, it kind of just it gives you that inspiration, and you know, like last week, for the first time, I think it was the first time.
Yeah.
Mexican
Mm-hmm.
was nominated. Mexican Latina was
Yeah.
nominated for Best Actress at the
Oh,
Oscars.
shit. Yeah.
Yaritza.
I remember that. Yeah. Who was it again? I can't remember
Her
her name.
name
but-
is Yaritza. I forget her last name, but it was like Yaritza or something like that.
Yeah.
And you know, the cool thing about it was like it was her first time acting, like debut
Yeah.
acting. You know, she was from a more indigenous part of Mexico,
That's crazy.
and that's just incredible to see. Like, that gave me chills. Damn, man, that beer has got me a little burpy. Yeah, bro, it just gave me chills, like seeing, you know, a Latina representing an entire like country.
Yeah.
You know,
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Exactly, and that was really cool, and that kind of just paves the way of you know, other people who want to follow in their footsteps. Like if she could get nominated on the first try, you know, and not belittling her, you know, I haven't seen the movie Roma, but you know, it's on the to-do list, and I'm not belittling her at all. But you know, if she can do it, fuck, we can do it.
Yeah.
You know, all it takes is that push, that little jerk to kind of get you going. That was sick, bro. That was sick. I love it. I love seeing Latinos rise, because you know, if one rises, then we all do. Yeah. You know, and that's why, you know, you see it a lot in African American culture as well. Like, they got their backs. You know, each person's got each other's back. Yeah. And if one of them succeeds, they all succeed, because, you know, now in this day and age, like especially for Latinos, we're getting shit on. Yeah. And you know, African American people have been getting shit on for a while. So
since day one.
Yeah, since day one, and you know, seeing them rise, and then us also beginning to kind of climb the ladder of you know, whatever society didn't expect of you. Yeah. You know.
And it inspires me too, because I don't really know a lot of Latinos that really made it, like to a certain level. Like we do make some good money here in the Bay Area, but like just
George Lopez, bro. George Lopez, bro.
Yeah, but like I don't know him, but like people that we know personally.
Yeah. No, I got you, man.
So that'll be really exciting.
Yeah, bro. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to see where you go, man. You've always been into this.
Thank you.
And that's sick, man. Like the fact that you got your setup going on, you're moving over to SF, you're gonna do some production. It's gonna be sick, bro. You know, it's all like you said. You know, it's kind of just dipping your toe in the water and then kind of fucking snowballing it from there. Yeah,
I'm just testing things here and there, and I knew that there was something that I liked, and I knew there was a future in it as well. But still haven't gotten there in terms of monetizing it. But I think we're getting there. And I'm still playing around with stuff, and more opportunities come, and I think I got the ball rolling, so I think more things are gonna come now. Yeah, more things.
I think like the monetization of it comes if you're looking at it through like, I need to monetize first, I need to make money on it. Yeah, you're gonna fail quick. Yeah, because that's just not how it works. You know, you gotta build a fucking foundation first. You gotta get your skill set. You gotta get, you know, you need to have the hunger to do it. Yeah. You know, and with that, you know, slowly, little by little, you know, a little bit of patience, you start to see what works, what don't work. Yeah. And then boom, out of nowhere, you got something going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like anything.
For me, the reason I started doing this was because that this is something that I'm willing to do, to work at for like hours at a day. Like, if I worked at this and the day was a 12-hour day for working in it, then I would definitely work it. But I wouldn't do that like at a regular 9-to-5 job where someone else is paying me as an employee. So like I wouldn't mind doing this. So that's why, like, if I want to work something, like in order to succeed, you have to work a lot, right? But in order for me to work a lot, it has to be something that I like. And this stuff I like. So that's why I chose this.
Yeah, bro. If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Amen.
You know, and that's kind of been my motto. You know, and that's why I've been kind of doing my own thing for 15 years now, man.
Yeah, so you know, that's really crazy, because you even were started back in high school. So how did you even go about that? Like, how does that work?
Just like how you started, bro. Like, I liked it.
Yeah.
You know, I've always liked pop culture. I've always liked having money.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard to get money.
Yeah.
You know, especially as a 13-year-old, 13, 14-year-old. So you got to think of different ways to kind of explore that realm. Yeah. You know, and it started off with just toys. It started off with me liking Star Wars. Yeah. You know, and that kind of snowballed into, you know, just me amassing just quantities of it. Yeah. And then I kind of dove into Lego. Yeah. And with Lego,
but it wasn't just Lego, or?
No, bro, it was everything.
Okay.
I was crazy. Yeah. I was a crazy ass weird kid, bro. I still am. Shit.
Yeah, we're making money, so that's.
Yeah, I mean, that the money was cool, bro, and you know, that's what kind of kept me going forward. Like, shit, I like this. Yeah. I can make some money on it. Yeah. And I don't have to work for anyone. You know, I'm my own boss. You know, I don't have to be making somebody else money.
Yeah.
I'm making my own money.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
And that's been really, really key to kind of like my development as a person.
Yeah.
You know, a key to like what I want to do in the future. You know, because I've worked for some people and it doesn't feel the same as to kind of just do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and you know, in the future, you know, I'm gonna hopefully continue this path, but on a larger scale.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's possible, yeah, and because your mind is not limited to like, oh, you have to work for a person, and you have to stick with that company. You got to be loyal to that company, but they're not really loyal to you. So it sucks that a lot of people. Well, I mean, it takes a certain kind of individual to like really break those chains in terms of like wanting to be independent and just being out there and taking risks. So, I mean, it takes a lot of guts.
I mean, you know, the higher the risk, the higher the reward.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, like me being on my own and doing my own thing is risky as fuck. Sometimes don't make fuck all. Yeah, don't just not. You know, the
bad
money's
days?
just not there. Bad days, bad weeks, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, you just gotta be like, all right, I want this. That's when you ask yourself, like, do I want this enough?
Yeah.
You know, and if you do, then you'll fucking pull through. You know, it's up and down. Business is up and down. Entrepreneurship is up and down.
Yeah, I feel it because it's not always all like glamorous. It's not always success. Like people don't see like there's a lot of failures in trying to make it on your own.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, yeah, bro. Like it takes a lot of failures to see one success.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it takes, you know, you'll try 10 times, you get one.
Yeah.
You know, and that's for a lot of things too. You know, and once you take that mentality and apply it to like your daily.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you start kind of growing as a person as well.
Yeah.
And, you know, it makes you a little bit more independent and makes you a little bit more self-sufficient. You know, that being said, you know, the doing it on your own, it is hard. It is daunting.
Yeah.
It is it's scary. You know? And
because when you're an employee, like you rely on your boss, like to tell you that it's okay, that to supply you work. But you are your boss, so like you have no one to complain to.
Yeah,
it's your fault. Yeah,
everything's my fault, and everything is because of me.
The highs and the lows.
You're gonna get out what you put into it.
Yeah,
always. You know, and yeah, man. Like I said, it's not for everyone, but if you like it and if you pursue like, you know, your passions or your hobbies, like what I did.
Yeah.
You know, it can be. You can monetize it and you can have fun doing it, you know, and yeah, just take it from there. You know, honestly, the sky's the limit. Like I know I can be doing way more with what I do, but it's again like, you know, trial and error, a lot of failures for success, and you know, with that, eventually, you know, something great will come out of it. And if not, worst case scenario, I'm just having fun.
Yeah, because you don't really lose it. Yeah, you're always in the winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
I feel it.
I like that. Get the coronita right here.
Where did you get your watch? Because it's not no fancy Rolex.
No, bro.
You keep it classic. Keep it simple.
I keep the rollies at home, bro. I keep the rollies at home. No, this one right here, bro.
Yeah.
This one I bought. I bought this in Oakland.
It's in a sense it's kind of iconic, right? Because it has it's the Casio. Yeah.
It's an old Casio, yeah, and you know it's probably from the 80s. Or so, but it's a nice shape, bro. Check it out.
There was a movie where they display this, right? Casio, remember? There was
I think so.
I can remember the name.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I don't remember.
I used to have one of these too, and yeah, like I liked it as a kid, and like even though like we could have iWatches, right? Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Like there's something about it, like the old.
It's just got a cool look to it. You're kind of just like, wait, that's not a dial watch. That's not a modern watch. It's like a funky digital one that looks pretty cool. You know, it's thin. It looks kind of like a bracelet.
Yeah.
You know, so it's pretty cool. I think I paid $20 for it. And
show it right here. I gotta change the focus, but yeah,
it's a nice little watch. I have a smaller one. It's gold plated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing, but it's probably like half the size. It's a women's watch.
Yeah.
And I rock the fuck out of it. It's sick. It's
no
a nice
shame in your
watch.
game, huh?
Fuck no, bro. If it looks good, I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta be more comfortable out of your zone of where you're limited with your gender, right? sometimes even if it is
I think
meant for
society
women,
limits you
yeah,
on your gender.
yeah.
You know?
People take risks with fashion, and even though it like with skinny jeans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was mostly feminine, but then it went hype a decade ago, and it still kind of is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's crazy how like trends change and all that.
Trends are constantly evolving, bro. Like, for example, kappa.
Yeah.
5 years ago, what the fuck was kappa?
Yeah.
Kappa, whatever.
Yeah.
But I've been fucking with kappa for fucking way before high school. Like,
yeah,
my dad
I remember
used
you
to,
had that.
My dad used to have kappa, and I was like, okay, I like this shit. I used to wear it in middle school, and then just to see it like grow, and they used to have these probably this exact same kit in high school. I think the soccer players used to have.
Yeah.
With the matching pants.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, those are sick. But now you're starting to see, like everyone, the Migos, fucking. I think I've seen Halsey with some shit. I think I've seen just your big A-lister, celebrities, the big pop stars.
Yeah.
And it's cool. Like fuck, okay, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of see like trends come and go.
Yeah.
And I've been fortunate enough to kind of just be just a little bit ahead of that.
Yeah.
To where I'm like, okay, I think this is gonna catch on next.
Yeah.
Or this one. But then, that's just me being me.
Yeah.
And me kind of just doing me.
Yeah.
Like I like what I like. I've always gone on the beat of my own drum.
Yeah.
And I think that's the kind of way to kind of that's what gives me fulfillment. That's what makes me happy.
Yeah.
Not following the norm.
Yeah.
Kind of doing my own thing, because with that, I think you get the internal gratification of like, oh shit, other people appreciate that too.
Yeah.
And that's dope.
Yeah, because sometimes you would be criticized for what you like, and
I still am, bro.
Eventually,
like literally yesterday, bro.
You're gonna come around, yeah.
Bro, I leave comments like a motherfucker on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I commented on. I won't tell you who it is because I don't want you to look at it. I commented on someone's post.
Yeah.
And like, it was a celebrity. And then I literally 10 seconds later, because I was the first one to comment.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you're mad? They're just not talking about you." But I was joking.
Yeah.
And this guy, I guess, took it personal. And he's like, "Shut the fuck up! You still play with toys, and you're 30." I was like,
harsh, man.
I was like, "Wow,
but
man."
I bet everyone tells that to you, right?
Exactly. And it's one of those things that I'm used to. What is that?
Oh shit! God damn.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I should just.
We're about to.
I'll tell him that it's in the middle of a podcast.
Shit. Tell him we're filming.
Yo, what's good? You're in the middle of a podcast.
Oh, okay. So you trying to go out over there out way tonight?
I'll hit you up right after when we're done.
What time do you think you'll be done?
Probably like within like half an hour or something.
Yeah, I'll be out that way.
All right, shout out to Davon. He's got a fight next week on Friday. I mean on Saturday, right? Saturday?
Next Saturday.
Tijuana.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be down that way in like a half hour. I'll get some food and go smoke with your bar.
Alright then. Alright, I'll hit you up. Alright, yeah, that's my point, yeah. So I'm gonna shoot his
booty call?
Davon?
Yeah.
Or,
who is that?
Davon.
Is that the boxer?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, he's a pro boxer. He's gonna fight in Mexico. And yeah, I'm gonna be there to shoot it all in next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully everything should be calmed down with the the caravan in Tijuana and the border, because it got crazy last time, man. That's why they canceled the fight, because I think supposedly Trump shut down the border. I think that's what happened. I'm not exactly sure, but obviously there was a lot of chaos, so then that's why we couldn't really get through.
That sucks. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
But hopefully, I think this time should be calmed down.
Y'all driving?
Yeah.
That's a long drive.
Yeah. Kind of scared because I've flown into Mexico, but I never drove into Mexico. I'm scared
they're not gonna let you back in, bro.
Exactly, right? What if I just forgot weed in there and then they come with dogs and just arrest me?
Bro.
That's why I'm gonna be really make sure there's nothing illegal.
Don't be a pendejo.
Right?
Don't be it. But yeah, bro. Oh, I was telling you about this fucking the
comment.
The comment I left.
Yeah.
so he's like, oh bitch, you fucking, you know, you're 30 and you still play with toys. And then I was like, nah bitch, I'm 26. And then I fucking start going off on this guy.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just kidding. He's like that. And then he's like, you're close to 30, bro. Chill. Yeah. I was like, all right, whatever. You know. Yeah. I've already learned to kind of brush it off and to kind of get shit from people. Yeah. You know, because I get looked at weird. Yeah. And I was like, no, bro, it's my. I kind of be a little bit more straight. Like, no, bro, it's my business. I'm in pop culture. Yeah. Let me know if you ever need anything. And then that was it. But yeah, bro, it's like it's one of those things where society kind of has a stigma of things, and then that's what you're battling. If you're not battling, other things, external things, you're battling internal. Internal things that are hard to change.
Mm. It sucks because like people could easily attack that. Yeah, like the fact that you're older and selling toys, but like it's a business. Like people actually pay for this stuff, so it sucks. Yeah, like sometimes people won't look at you as a professional at times.
Yeah. And it's like, even if it wasn't a business, like I'm still having fun. I'm still doing me. Yeah. Like I'm sorry I don't drink and I smoke. Obviously.
Watch football
or watch football. Do all those other things, right? Yeah.
Play video games and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Go out raving and shit like that. That's never been me. I've been more like kind of into my own thing. I keep my circle small. Yeah. And yeah, it's just it makes me a little bit happier that way.
Nice. I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Now.
Mhm. Yes. To the deep stuff.
But, so this is kind of like what you said, a pilot.
Yeah, definitely.
A pilot.
A rough pilot, but I think substantial, a decent pilot. Yeah. Yeah. It'll improve. It always improves. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. This is my first podcast video.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty stoked. I was pretty excited. Yeah. But like the way I want to kind of carry it a little bit further is kind of dive a little bit more deeper into why I do things. Yeah. Not necessarily the monetary value of things, but the internal.
Kind of like the philosophy of it, right?
The philosophy of it, the history of it.
Yeah.
The just the trend of it. Kind of where things are headed, where I've seen it shift. Yeah. Yeah, and kind of just do it that way. I think there's a lot of people doing the same thing. Yeah. Right now, and there's not a lot of. What's cool right now at this day and age is that nostalgia is like hot. Nostalgia, everything's kind of being fucking throwback. Yeah. Now, you and I are at that point where we can afford kind of shit that we had back in the day. Yeah. Kinda. Chill.
Like there's that meme where like, what millennials do with the money when they grow up. Then he's riding a motorcycle with a Power Ranger outfit.
Exactly.
That's basically it.
Exactly. That was me, bro. Nah. But yeah, bro, it's just I've seen the kind of instant switch to like, oh shit, pop culture's cool. Yeah. Vintage is cool. Like you see it in clothes. Like look how many people are selling clothes. Look how many people have shops. Look how many, things are just being re-released. Mm-hmm. So it's cool to kind of talk about the history of how that began, how it blossomed. Yeah. How things that are in the past kind of shape what it is today. Yeah. Because somewhere along that line, people were like, nah, this is it's just driven off too far off track. So let's kind of scale back down to the fundamentals. Yeah. Of things. And it can be a fundamental thing, or it can just be something that was just cool back in the day that fucking bring it back. Yeah. It's like looking back at pictures of old photos of you guys or of family and stuff. And there was even a video that I saw where like this guy had some tech and it was basically a digital camera, right? But this digital camera received a floppy disk. That's how it records. Shit, so that's ancient. So like I think people love that and it had a lot of views. So like definitely there's for sure a market and people love that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, bro. I'm in the business of nostalgia. Yes. Always. Let me ask you something. Did you... here it is. There we go. Did you own one of these? Fuck yeah, bro. I still do. Yeah, bro. These are sick. Oh, it's got the... That's cool. You don't really see that often. That's the label. The manufacturer label. Right there. How many kids do you think ripped that shit off because their OCD was tripping? Yeah, that's cool, man. You know, and yeah, these little Game Boys right now, I think they're almost selling at like $50. You know, with a couple cool games.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe 5 years ago, you'd probably get like $20 or so, like or something like this.
Yeah, the price drops and then goes back up. Yeah.
But again, like even now, like this is no longer. It's not like a Game Boy. It's just more of a like a statement piece.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You're always gonna get that reaction. Oh shit. You know, and you know that's cool to see. You know, that's what I like. That's what I like to get as a reaction.
Yeah.
You know, when people are shopping at like my booth or when I'm selling online, like, oh shit, I used to have that as a kid.
Yeah, it takes them back, and because everything right now is like going faster and faster with the internet. Like everything's just like multiplying and going fast. And back then things were simple.
It was simpler. It was a lot more fun.
Yeah.
It was just
no connection. Everyone's like isolated in their own, like, because there's no internet. You can't be reached easily.
I know.
It's like Jonah Hill like released that movie mid-90s.
Yeah.
So I think that's another example of nostalgia. Mm-hmm. And also like the Nintendo brought back the NES.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Well, they brought back the NES. They brought back the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they have the N64. Even PlayStation.
Goddamn.
Brought the one. See? Yeah. So everything's kind of trickling back.
Yeah.
Backwards because
going back in time.
It just takes you to a different place.
Yeah.
You know, that's really neat to see. It's cool that I'm kind of in a way getting validation. You know.
Finally, I was right the whole time.
Shit that I was doing, I was like, oh, I was right. Like I knew I was gonna be right.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, bro, it's cool. But even like with smaller stuff like this, like I'm starting to see, like we were just discussing music.
Yeah.
You know, music's kind of going back to to the fundamentals of things because everything's kind of starting to sound the same.
Yeah.
You know, the music is recycled, the beats are recycled, and you know, to a certain extent, that's cool. Like if you can make something out of it, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if it sounds catchy, fuck yes, then I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's cool to kind of also like go back to the foundation of where it started.
Yeah.
You know, and then kind of work with that instead of work with what's been played.
Yeah, what's hot, what's trendy,
Yeah, in this day and age. Let's see. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like I could go on and on about how shit is just kind of going back to the basics.
Yeah,
but,
and it's also like kind of like Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs recognized trends and he capitalized off that. So like, I think because I also have that feeling too, like knowing where the trend was gonna go, and if you know, then and if you're set up properly, then you could be there before everyone else does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And make some money, or just be there. Just knowing the fact that like, you know where the trend is going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always amazing.
Yeah, man. I was telling you before.
Being in touch with humanity.
Just being in touch with like, the reason why they go back to the what used to be cool is because the people who are still who were into that originally, they stayed original, like they stayed genuine.
Yeah.
You know, the people who are into it now, they stay genuine because they've always been into it.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, people are starting to realize that okay, being genuine, being real, being passionate about something, that's cool.
You like what you like.
You like what you like.
Yeah.
And other people like what they like, but it's other people telling them nah. That's
lame. Haters.
You know,
haters.
And yeah, man, it's just it's cool to see that society's kind of shifting a little bit more towards you doing you, being individualistic, and following what you like, because that at the end of the day is gonna make you.
Yeah.
You know, you being fake, you doing all these things that society tells you to do, aren't gonna help you.
Okay.
Ever.
Yeah.
You know, it's only gonna set you up for failure, I think.
You gotta step away from the negativity, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can fake it till you make it as far as you can, but eventually you're not gonna make it. You know, I feel. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's kind of my philosophy on shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I feel it. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
That was good. I think that was a really good one. It's everything packed into a good time frame. And thank you for being here. And yeah, so you'll definitely see more content later on as we develop this. And we'll see you guys next time. Yeah, me too.
We'll talk more shit.
Hell
We'll talk
yeah.
more useless shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Angel.
All right.